Was something going around last night, hashtag zero COVID. And I was following it with great interest because, as much as you would like that to be the case, you're saying having zero COVID is not theoretically possible. Can you explain what that means?
Oh, that's a great question. Obviously, who doesn't want zero COVID? I think that's
Mhm.
a very laudable goal, and we certainly should be taking steps to get this infection under control in Canada. And we could talk about the various methods we can do that. But I think if we're really talking about elimination, like eliminating COVID from Canada, I think we just have to have an honest discussion about what that would entail. It's theoretically possible. I just don't think that it's probable given the tremendous hurdle. So, I get it. There's hashtags floating around on Twitter, and people like to talk about big ideas, and I'm all for hashtags and all for big ideas. But when you scratch the surface and dig down to see what would it exactly take to eliminate the virus from Canada, it's a huge, huge task.
And the consequences of endeavoring to do that would, in some cases, be more harmful than helpful. Is that a point you were also trying to make?
Well, some of this really deals with some sadly uncomfortable truth, especially regarding inequities in our society and how this virus really disproportionately impacts marginalized communities, racialized communities, impoverished communities, and the tremendous amount of supports that would be necessary to help those communities if you're going to take a very prolonged lockdown that would be required to eliminate the virus. So again, could it theoretically be done? Sure. But if you want to do it, you got to have a fair, open, honest discussion about exactly what you need to do it. We also have to factor this in with what you were discussing earlier. We have vaccines on the near horizon. Vaccines are going to probably be starting to be rolled out, at least in the early part of 2021 and throughout the year. So it's not like we're doing this in March. It's, the timing is interesting as well. As long as everyone's informed of what we're doing and on board, I'm okay with it. But we have to have those conversations.